Good afternoon, all. Statesman here, and I'm on holiday in Cornwall, Camborne, and it's Sunday afternoon. And don't know when this will come out because the signal down here is pretty poor, but we'll carry on. Again, different lodge, absolutely gorgeous here. If I can just move it around, even got a hot tub, which we're going to go in a bit. Right, last week, Bank Holiday Monday, obviously didn't work. And then I did 4 days. I'm going to keep this short, A, because I'm on holiday, and B, because I waffle too much. And I did 4 early starts with the contacts I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Tuesday, I did 5:45 start, and I've got 4 drops, 3 in Shrewsbury, 1 in Telford, which was all okay, all tractor dealers. And then I managed to get a job from Wolverhampton back to Biggleswade, which was good money as well. And that got me to Biggleswade. And Monday I drove home and I was done 2:45. With these early starts, I'm getting early finishes, which suits me. Yeah, you have to get out of bed, but it suits me fine. So that was Monday. Tuesday. Oh, let's go back quickly. Fuel. Fuel's going up. It's going up rapidly. And my cheapest fuel last week with VAT was 151.63, which is 126.36 before that. So that was my cheapest fuel, BP UK one. They're all about the same now. So, but that was the cheapest one by just over a penny. So that's what it is. Anyway, Wednesday again. I got an early pickup. I had to leave 5:30, and it was up to Derby, somewhere I'd been before. It's near Burton-on-Trent, so it was sort of on the way to Derby. Got that done, and there was a job I picked up from Ilkeston down to King's Winford. Ilkeston's quite a distance from where I was, but I put the money in accordingly. Didn't quote as much as I perhaps should have, but it was for the mileage. It was very good money, and I got that job done. That was a small pallet. I've been to this collection point a few times for the same shipper actually, and that got done. And then I got a job from Bromsgrove, which again doesn't seem too far from King's Winford, but it's a back road to get to it, and it was in the middle. It wasn't even Bromsgrove Town Centre. It was on a farm which had got a lot of units, and I picked a pallet of timber up from like a sawmill where they cut wood to size for people, and I took that to Banbury, and again, nice and simple, easy job, easy drop off. Been to the place before, no problem, and I thought that would be it for the day, which is fine. I was just under target. Monday I went well over target. Tuesday, sorry, I went well over target. And I was driving back to Northampton from Banbury thinking that was it. And there was a job on there from Northampton to Kettering. It was Northampton to Kettering. And I thought, you know what, I can do that. And it was from a courier company in Northampton, in Brackmills. And I went and picked it up. But it was from a different courier I was working for. So I went from one courier to another courier. Don't know why. But when I got there, they said, it's not, it's gone. The job had already gone to Kettering with their driver. And they don't know why I've been sent, but it was cancelled. So with that, I took the lady's name, a position in the company, which was manager, and I phoned the shipper and told him, and it was a £30 job, and I got £30 cancellation. So I didn't even do the job and got the money for it, which made it a really good day. Then we move on to Thursday, and again, I got an even earlier start. It was a 5:15 start, and I'd got to go to Rugby. It was three drops, Rugby, Tamworth, and again the Burton-on-Trent one, which I'd done on the Wednesday, and they're all pretty easy drops. Nice and early start. They're only one item, 2 items. They're not big. Sometimes they're that small. You can put them in the front of your van. Nice and easy, and that got me to again just south of Burton-on-Trent. And I was even earlier. I'd finished early there. It was about 8:30. I'd done the 3 drops, and then it was a case of right, get something to eat, a drink, and a job popped up from Swadlincote to Nottingham, and it was 8 massive, and all I could say massive steel pipes, and they were L-shaped, and they were to go into a sewage pipe. There was the collars, and they weighed lots. I got good money on the job, over £1 a mile, and it's a good job because the guys put them in. Two of them put them in, and there was three of these, and they weighed 90 kilos each. That was three L-shaped pipes, and there was six collars, and the six collars weighed approximately 30 kilos each. So I had a good load on. I had 180, 273, 450 kilos. Put blankets on the floors, put straps over them, soft straps, spongy straps, because they were polished steel. And we took them to the company, and I was praying there was someone there to unload them. And lucky for me, there was two guys to unload them. All I did was get into the back of the van as best I could. Off they come. So it worked out okay. Now I'm in Nottingham, and I was south side of Nottingham, between the M1 and Nottingham, Beeston area. I didn't want to go back into Nottingham. That was the thing. But as it happened, I had something to eat, and normally I expect to get a job out of Nottingham like that. I was looking for a job home and be done, and I got a job to Derby because it had been posted twice. And I quoted 35 on it because 35 was what they were asking for the job. It was 20 miles, and it was a pallet going to Alstom, the railway yard in Derby, which if anyone's been, it's huge, absolutely huge. But I knew what shed it was going to, and it still took me a while to get there, and it took me 20 minutes to unload it. It was a pallet, just one pallet, and it's fine, but it just takes a while. Security, have to get in all the details, all the rigmarole, you know what it's like. But that was that done. And again, I didn't hit target, I was £1 short of target for the day. Again, early finish at 3:30, done, home. So I'm getting early finishes. Friday, I was looking for a really short day because we're going on holiday Saturday morning, which we did early morning, 7 o'clock. So I was looking for an early start and an early finish, really. And again, I got an early start. It was 2 drops, Rugby and Coventry, which was really nice and easy, and both hospitals. And I'd finished that by 7:30, and I was looking for a job. And before I finished the second hospital, which was the University Hospital Coventry, I picked a job up which allowed me an hour and a half to get to Solihull, to Bedford. And I thought, you know what, I'll get this job and I'll be done. That's me done for the week and holiday. When I get near holidays, I go in holiday mode. I don't want to really work too late any day because I'm in holiday mode. But anyway, we got the job, got it to Bedford. It was a pressure washer. It was a massive one. It just fit in the van. I got the dimensions. I knew it was fitting, but it literally just fitted in, and it was going to Bedford, to a school. Some builders who'd done some work, and they'd just left a big mess. So this pressure washer was high pressure to clean the patio, clean the area they'd done before they can hand it over, get it job signed off. And we got that job done. It was 95 kilos, the pressure washer. So in the back, I had to get in the back, two of them at the front, and we got it off. It was okay. And I thought, right, 17 miles from home, I'm going home. But I looked through I scrolled through because there was Friday. I don't know any of you guys where you were, if you're a courier, around the area I was going to, it was pinging. Jobs were pinging. And I scrolled through just quickly. And if someone was going to Northampton, I would have took it. If not, I was going home. And there was one job on there, Sandy to Kettering. I thought, shall I go? Yes, I did. And I went for it and got it. Uh, it was 28 miles, and it weren't Kettering, it was Thrapston, big distribution centre in Thrapston. And the 28 miles, I put 45 quid on it because I was from Bedford, and they sent it straight through. There were obviously no drivers, or everyone was busy. And I picked up, and it was leaflets for a distribution centre in Thrapston, 6 boxes. Went in, picked the boxes up. Yes, again, distribution centre's the same, security, registration, name, company, blah, blah, blah. But we got it picked up straight away and got it to Kettering, and I was still home. Well, Thrapston. I was still home. Well, Thrapston's about 17, 18 miles from my house. And I was home at 12:15, done, finished. So, all in all, a really good week. There seemed to be a lot of jobs. I know it's the end of the month, so I knew there'd be a fair few jobs. But even Friday, September 1st, there was jobs. And in the afternoon, when I was getting on with stuff I need to do for the holiday, the phone was pinging with jobs. So hopefully it's picked up on the CX. That was my week total. We did 1,022 miles in 4 days. So we're sort of averaging 255 a day, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. And I did 35-hour week. So it's about just 35 and a half. So it's roughly 9 hours a day, 27 hours driving, total of £803 before that, which comes out at 963.60, which, if you gather that man, is £96.36, comes out at 867.24 for 4 days, averaging £216.81 a day. So really pleased with that. That's fine. I had quite a little bit of not an issue. I've got end of the month. You all know, if you're couriers, the money comes in. Your wages go out, obviously, your wages and your bills, but you do get a fair bit of money coming in. And I'm going on holiday, so I wanted it in without any aggro. And I had 13 invoices due on which hadn't been paid, and they were due on the 30th of August. And I had a lot more than that, but 13 outstanding ones. And I was like, oh my God, start phoning around Friday maybe, because I know I'm doing it after a week. And Friday morning, 31st of August, 12 out of 13 was paid in. So they pay at the end of the month, the Friday end of the month. So if you start panicking, like you've got it 30th of August and it's a Thursday, yeah, they paid all on Friday. I've got no problem, as long as they all paid. I've got one that's outstanding, it's for 40 quid. And this company have paid me late before, a week late before, and it's just, she doesn't see it. I don't know why. So all in all, really good week. Very happy. Um, I say, got a week off now. I'm on holiday now in Cornwall till next Saturday, and we've had a cracking day today. The weather down here this week is fantastic. I'm going in that hot tub in a minute over there. It's beautiful, and Cornwall is such a nice place. It did take us a long while to get here. We left at 7 o'clock Saturday, which was yesterday, and we had two stops, Gloucester services, because my wife's seen it on TV. Yes, it's expensive, but it's a nice services. And then we stopped in Oakhampton, and we had a meal, late lunch, and then we trundled down here, and we got here at 10 to 4. So it is a long journey, but not bad at all. We're coming in a new car, which I've got. I'll show you that. Let's have a look. There it is. I've got a Volvo XC90, which I've had now for a month and very happy with it. It's a 10 plate. It's an old one, it's done loads of miles, but it's got service history and it runs sweet as automatic. Great. I love big cars and I love being comfortable. So, all in all, good week. Hope you're all doing well. I am going to put a video out. I'm going to do it actually and schedule it for sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, because I've been asked a question about CX or non-CX jobs. So look out for that. But this hopefully comes out as soon as it does. So speak soon. Have a great week working, and I'm going to try and catch some sun and chill out and probably eat too much. Speak later.